Recording has been started.
All right, welcome back to Not Dungeons and Dragons. In this episode, we are in Iliad. Who wants to recap what happened last time?
We left Crabfest.
That did happen.
Victor got bullied with the mortifying ordeal of being known/positive.
Yep, happy birthday.
What did you guys do for Victor's birthday?
The
Had,
normal Thursdays.
had a chill ass, also rad party where everyone contributed to it, and Victor cried privately with Vanilla.
Yeah.
Victor was emo.
I've been riding this high for the past 2 weeks.
I don't think it's fair to say Victor was emo. I think Victor was emotionally overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Is that not what emo stands for?
Victor experienced overwhelming platonic love beamed directly into her brain.
That is what emo stands for.
Of all the
Yep.
things that she's had to suffer being beamed directly into her brain, overwhelming platonic love is a new one.
Victor doesn't have things beamed into her brain
Victor's an
most
oracle!
of the time. Yeah, but like, oracle doesn't mean things beamed into your brain, nor does being a sorcerer prevent that for you. Sorry, Sit.
What? What do you mean? No, I'm kidding. He's not safe from this.
He has things beamed into his brain every minute of every day.
Yeah, he gets no rest.
That's his
At this
brand.
point, it's normal.
Did anything else happen apart from Victor's birthday party?
We did level up. My boy was hearing birds. Why?
Your boy was hearing birds, by which, yeah, Adder was asked if Soot could hear something, and for once, Soot could not hear something.
And the gods were like, nah, that ain't us, bro. And he's like, what the fuck do you mean it ain't you? With all the fucking birds.
So, you know, the
That's
birds
fun.
are singing, the sun is shining.
Technically haven't talked yet to the party about that one, but we weren't gonna ruin Victor's birthday party with that one.
You also did a little bit of information gathering. Generally, you discovered that it seems like Earl Octavian Ashcombe, has been fumbling the bag a little bit in terms of getting anything done in the early days of his official taking of the seat. And also, he has not fired Victor's old lady-in-waiting. She's just still at her job. And that was
Which baffled
largely...
Victor to no end.
And I think that is largely what you guys covered. You also went to a crystal and rock shop.
Yep.
And Extorkelson. And
I
you
wrote
got
down
some...
every single one of those gifts in her bag, by the way.
And yeah, you guys were all asked to level up, and you were also asked to get me a list of what you were requesting from Navi, because realistically, you would have requested these items from Navi a little while ago, so that they would be, you know, at least on the way at this time. And so, without further ado, what things did you guys request from Navi?
We had a funny little chat. Does everyone want to maybe make a put what they want in VC chat, maybe?
I have a couple
Yeah, I would love-
options, so I'll give them to you and you can choose whatever one you want. I do not care.
Yes,
Okay.
we
I'll
are all
star the
doing this
ones.
under...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll star the ones that I would like the most, but I don't really care. It can be any.
Okay.
one.
I'm willing to just vibe with either of the suggestions Nocturne made. Because frankly, I get overwhelmed looking through magic items. There's so
Same.
fucking many.
I didn't have much time to look today, I'll be real, and I thought we were allowed only one for the full party, so I did not look beforehand, unfortunately.
Fucked up that.
So,
Victor requests nothing.
hell. Let's see. Is there any other ones? That's for
Yeah, those two are the ones Nocturne suggested for Io.
Okay.
Realizing I went through and put no serious thought into a good for magic item.
Oh my god!
There were a few that were like more general use. I never use concentration checks, so I found like good spellcaster stuff, but I don't cast concentration spells, so I never really have to
Yeah.
worry about it.
That was my
Because
shit.
that's what I was like. Yeah, because I was suggesting it for Sip, but I was like, I don't really think Sit casts concentration
The
spells.
only one he'd have, I
Um,
think, technically is my summoning spell, but I already get a pretty good bonus to my con stuff, like, already. Like, it's not perfect, but...
Those are fun. I don't want to know what Victor's gonna do with an immovable rod.
Put it in her pocket for use later.
Mhm.
It's a special tool that will help us later.
These were a couple I had. Oh god, my Discord just fucking glitched. Okay, there we go. I guess the ones with the dots are the ones that I'm more interested in. But the other ones are good
Okay.
too, so I don't care.
I like that the jaunt boots are stylish. They're specified
Yep.
stylish.
Yep.
Thigh-high boots for Ren, of
Yeah,
course.
right? And the thing is, I can take a less amount to walk, but I don't provoke opportunity attacks if I use them. So, pretty good.
Very nice.
Would be nice. It's a very soot core. But
It is
Victor
very
also wants to make a couple of purchases on the road at some point that are not related to any of this, by the way.
Mhm.
Okay, tell me what those are.
The spell components we talked about.
Yep, that is
and
possible.
then I was hoping to maybe get like I don't know, like a +1 armor, like a basic, or even just masterwork, something, you know.
Mm-hmm. Did you add your enhancement bonus to your armor already from your?
Oh right, I did. Never mind. Then I don't want. Then I'm not as needing of it necessarily.
Cool.
So mainly just those spell components we talked about.
You will be able to achieve those.
Excellent.
That's kind of a flex. It's a weirdly cheap item for what it does.
Mhm.
Okay. Alrighty. I am going to. You will not get your items today, but you will be getting your items probably next session, or whenever it feels. I cannot wait to see what you just sent in curse chat. Oh my god. Hello?
God,
If-
please.
If we can't get Garvold the gloves of reconnaissance from Navi, I want him to have them because I think he will get up to so much mischief.
Yeah.
That is very dangerous to give to Garvold.
But listen, they'd make good use of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like they'd be using it all the time.
Come on, let me see their wall.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to
Okay.
pin this. I'm going to pin the top of these messages for my sake so I can get back to it later.
Yes,
Um,
and we are all under giving you these as like we understand we will not get all of these.
Yeah.
Yes.
These are options.
Exactly.
Cackling Hag's Blouse is just a fun, fun
Oh, it'd be such a fit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She
corset
needs a
of
costume change in
dire
this upcoming level up.
witchcraft. Dire witchcraft is really iconic.
Corset with bones for the lacing. Come on.
Yeah. Very sick.
It's so
very on
Daniela.
Mhm.
It is.
I'm gonna make you more vulnerable to Bone Shaker with a bone corset.
Well, let's hope she and Victor never get in a little domestic.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Bone shakers each other.
Shaker.
Imagine.
Bone Shaker v Bone Shaker.
The thing is, that's just a way as an excuse to take off the corset. And well.
Using Bone Shaker to remove somebody's corset is a misuse of magic under several laws.
Yep.
But Daniela's a freak
Maybe
enough.
they're into it. You never know.
I think we all know the real.
You know this.
All right. Thank you guys for doing your homework. I appreciate you all. And we will get back to this this fun next time. So, you all have had a wonderful evening celebrating Victor's 30th birthday. If there is anything that got left off last time that you wanted to get to on the evening of Rova 10th, we may do it now. Otherwise, we're going to proceed to the 11th.
Is there something we're supposed to do?
I mean,
Don't think so.
if
No.
if this was Victor's birthday, it will not bring up the problem with Adder. But if we've already passed that, he would probably bring it up the day after.
Okay, we'll move on to the
yeah,
day after.
yeah.
Whenever I ask if there's something, like ask if people have anything else they want to do for the rest of the day, unless I'm being really excessive and weird about it, I'm just asking because I don't want to cut off, because I don't strictly remember if there was any unfinished business the last time we ended session, you know?
Right.
Leo.
Okay, we will proceed to Rova 11. Victor's birthday plus 1.
Over this breakfast, Victor does just when everyone is sitting down at breakfast, says thank you, just kind of not in anyone's direction, focusing on her goddamn porridge.
Well, you didn't think we would not celebrate, right? It's kind of a shit thing to do when a friend of yours has a birthday.
A birthday.
That was me choking on my tongue.
Don't die, don't die.
Yeah, Victor, you
Please
sneeze
do
it.
not
Bleh.
die.
Victor didn't expect anyone to say anything back to her.
Get used to it, bitch!
Very
Victor
obvious
shows that
brief
she is even
response.
bit the slightest bit surprised that she got a response. Dee is just going to plop a smooch right on the side of her head as a distraction.
It works.
Oh my god.
Besties.
You have never seen Victor so socially awkward.
I thriving.
All right. Why does Daniela's thing say hashtag rat girl?
Hashtag rat girl.
Hashtag
It's
rat
been
girl.
hashtag rat girl since The childhood pictures.
Yes.
Bro, shows how much attention I pay.
Pull up real quick.
You are able to have a nice breakfast, social awkwardness aside, Victor forgetting how human conversation works aside. You guys get to spend time with each other and enjoy a nice breakfast. And start packing up to continue on your journey on the road. You're still heading towards Gerlaw, I believe, is the name of the town that I'm sending you to. And that is... How many days out did I think you were from that? I think you're getting there probably tomorrow. If that sounds roughly like what I said originally.
Roughly.
Alright. I think as we're heading out and get on the road, Sit will bring up the... So, it's not just me hearing things anymore.
Oh.
Adder heard something after we dealt with the Medusas. Sounded something like birds. Is that what you... He's gonna turn...
Yeah, it's no biggie. Just sounds like a lot of birds, occasionally. Some of the time. Part of the time.
It ain't something I've been hearing, so... I'm not sure if any of you guys know anything about what that might be.
Well, Adder said he left Illagad because he felt something. The forest was creeping, right? Adder?
Well, yeah. Well, it just felt like it was... But it didn't sound like this exactly. I mean, didn't feel exactly like this.
Can you describe the difference?
Well, it wasn't all these fucking birds. It was more like, I just pull to go to the woods. I suppose. And this is like, I want to follow some birds, which is a bit different because of all the fucking birds, you see?
Just
Right.
general songbirds, or
Just birds, some fucking birds. It doesn't sound like the birds that are actually singing. I'm not saying... I'm sorry, Victor. I'm not saying that it's not that. I'm just saying it feels a little different than the first time. If it is that, and I don't know why that would be.
No, it's fair. I just thought it was worth asking.
Probably right.
Probably.
But you don't have to agree quite so quick.
So we'll give him a placating pat.
Alright, so if it's not a direct, call to the forest, it's just birds. I mean, we're still a distance away from the what should be the border, at least. There's a chance as we get closer, it'll turn into a much more direct call.
That's lovely.
If it's smarter for you to not go any closer, then that's the reality. No harm, no foul. I'd much rather you not.
Well, what am
If
I
you
gonna
don't
do?
feel
Go fuck off back to Saldell and eat crab?
You could.
Well, I'm not gonna.
Listen, if you did that, I'd stay with you.
Yeah, well, that's exactly why I'm not gonna.
Eddie,
We're sort of in the middle of something here.
I know.
And not for nothing, this is probably my single and sole opportunity to be, directly involved with sticking it to the man.
Well, if it gets worse, just let us know, yeah? I just wanted you guys, and he's gonna turn to the rest, I just wanted you guys to know what was happening, and he said it was okay to say so.
Just snitching on me and all that.
Because
Very appreciated.
I care very much for you. He's gonna give him a little pinch.
That's what all snitches say.
I don't know about that.
No, I don't know about it either.
Hey. Okay. I think we can continue from there since I don't think we've got an idea just yet.
Victor in general will be like, if it is spread into Adder, there's a good chance. I mean, me next, probably, and then from there, just keep yourselves appraised about what's your own thoughts and what's not.
So it's gonna nod. I've got a very good way about that one. I've had a lot of years to practice.
Victor's in that, like, same boat. Buddy.
Yeah!
Ah, they're bonding!
Adder feels like he's getting roasted right now.
Victor Soot roasting Adder for his silly little birds in his head. Get good, man.
Is there anything... If it starts getting worse, is there anything we can do to help or to make it less bad? Or to make sure you are more safe?
I mean, I don't feel unsafe from some annoying fucking birds. If you see me start, running off in the middle of the night, maybe knock me in the head or something. But no, otherwise I guess I'll reiterate that last one. If you see me running off in the middle of the night, just knock me in the head.
Okay.
And that's about all I got.
Victor is very insistent on driving. Now that we are officially in territory where shit starts getting weird, Victor is like, I'm driving.
Yeah, that's fine.
Victor can be the designated driver in Weird Land.
Mm-hmm.
So, you will stop at a couple more towns today. And it is easy enough, Victor, for you to arrange the spell component that you wanted, either here or at one of the previous towns. Just give me give me a bluff check for why you want this specific vague object. You don't have to specify, but Victor knows how to be how to dance herself around this.
I don't want anyone to know what spell I'm thinking about.
So
let me find a fucking d20. Okay, here we go. Roll it on the table. Okay. 23. Would you like to know what that was on the dice?
I
think it was fairly low on the dice.
I was probably quite shit on the dice, to be perfectly honest.
It was a 3.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Jesus Christ.
This is... Guys, Pathfinder's canceled. I never should have let Parker have this power. We're done with the campaign. The responsible, craftsman doesn't question at all what you are asking for.
Mhm.
And you have that little object.
Excellent, thank you.
Object or perhaps item?
An object or perhaps an item, but I wouldn't go so far just yet without more information.
I
So,
will subtract the relevant amount of money.
Swag, I trust you guys to be honest shoppers in this world, because I don't have it in me to manage your finances.
Mhm.
So, you have the day. You can ask more questions. You can do more general investigation about the situation
Please.
if you would like. You're just going to have to tell me what information you're looking for, and make some either knowledge local or diplomacy checks. Is that what that's called? Diplomacy?
Yes,
Yes,
1
diplomacy
second
is
to do
the-
this math in my brain. Okay. Diplomacy, yes?
Mhm.
Or
knowledge
yeah,
level.
diplomacy's better. I'll actually put this one in the fucking chat for once.
All right. What are you looking for?
As we get closer, she's angling for more and more like specific information about Adawi and sort of the social like what's happening around the manor. But as we get closer, if all we can get is more details about Octavian being a shit lord, she'll take it.
she will take a shitlord. All right.
No.
Anybody else interested in doing a little info gathering in these couple towns as you're really sort of approaching?
You know what? Why not? So would be a little nosy, I think. Because he
Classic.
also wants to be guy who knows things. Let me grab my dice real quick.
If Victor needs help, Danela's of course assisting. Otherwise,
Alright, I have my dice.
Danela's good back here.
I'm totally not very focused on choosing my spells or anything. What?
No worries, bud.
Is there a specific role you would like me to do? Or just kinda-
Either diplomacy or knowledge local are suitable roles for this point in time.
We're gonna do diplomacy because I have a +5. Alright. Oh shit, that's pretty good. What is that? 23 diplomacy. That's like
23
almost the
diplomacy.
highest.
Perf. Alright. Set and Victor, y'all are the local kids.
Right. Nope.
So you in general just have a better time making conversation with the locals than anybody else really in the party, except for Fern. Fern,
Yeah.
despite not being a local kid, blends in very well with the local vibe, because that's your friend. And the overwhelming vibe you get, I will say, Victor, it just seems like not a lot of people have really gotten the time of day from Octavian since your death. It's not a lot of, he's not having a lot of audiences with, you know, anybody with concerns. He's barely having audiences with his superiors, and it doesn't really sound like he's spending much time with the barons and, well, the baronesses and the one baron of the area. So I suppose in order to be good at being a lord, you kind of have to do lordly things, and
You have to talk to people.
it doesn't sound like a lot of that is going on.
Sounds a little bit like he's locking himself down. Okay.
It sounds like he's just not engaging with the public and engaging as little as possible with other members of the nobility. He's an antisocial queen. And that's just the general. So again, your vibe is, man, for how much you wanted this, you're pretty shit at it.
Some people aren't meant for the job.
Makes her job maybe a little bit easier in the aftermath.
Like, that's not just a little bit. I'm sure the people will be fine with that.
It's fine. You're gonna be better than him, so it's okay.
This is great.
And then Soot, you also get that vibe. You're like, he's being very, like, sort of locked down. He was never a super outgoing, out and about kind of Earl Regent, but he was doing it. So even you were aware of this guy doing stuff.
Right.
So, like, you know, he was doing more than he is right now. In all of his years of not actually being the Lord. And you do hear Soot that, especially because you're thinking about back home specifically, which is a little further west than you are right now, and further west than you might end up on this particular leg of your journey. You do hear people are... The anxiety about the Lord not doing much is less focused in, you know, the traditional everyday policy and more focused on, well, have you heard, you know, it sounds like there's a lot more travelers getting, you know, swept up into the forest. Things are not good. Things feel unsettled. Things feel like something needs to be done. And nothing is being done. So that's the energy that you are finding from the people.
He's not doing his
Is that maybe the
job.
forest is acting up?
The forest is mad about it. Alright. Good to know.
Forest is being ornery.
Yep. That don't bode well.
You guys, of course, are able to relay your information to the rest of your party however you would like.
How?
Yep.
Sorry, can you repeat what you just said?
Me or Joe? Joe, were you saying something?
I kind of trailed off with the starts of a question. Because I was trying to figure out how Aya would word it.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, good. Mostly riffing off of what Soot's got, I think Aya's a bit... How not real are we expecting the area to have become. If the forest is encroaching and bleeding into things,
That's a good question.
I have no way of predicting.
should we prepare for another did we get the word Feywild when we got yoinked?
Yes.
Yeah.
Aya knows the word Feywild.
Yeah. Another Feywild jaunt?
Well, hopefully, considering my familiarity with how to keep on the more real side of things, we won't, but it's not an unconsiderable possibility.
My concern is that the manor grounds have fallen more into the Feywild.
Frankly, if it's encroached that much, we've got a lot of problems.
Don't we already?
I mean, I didn't
Even
hear...
more than I thought.
I think it would be noticed if the entire grounds were taken over by the forest or anything of the sort. It mainly sounds like he's just kind of sequestered himself away, hasn't really interacted with nobles much, and really has been shirking on the duties.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting as well.
I wonder if there's been anybody, newly hired or anything, or if it's just.
I've been searching for that, and I haven't found quite anyone. At least I'm sure they've at least turned over a couple of the laundry maids in this time. That happens, but I haven't heard any of the big names.
Right. Would it be useful if we talked to somebody in those circles to figure that information out?
Yeah, but we ain't gonna find anyone hired till we get a little, even just a little closer.
Right. I just mean we should probably do that when we get
No,
closer.
we should definitely be, yeah.
Okay.
Gerlaw. There's some folks who work at the manor that are originally from Gerlaw, and some of the surrounding towns they move into. What is the town local to the manor? Is it just Adowy Town? Like what?
No, it's I had this is actually information that I had to look up earlier because I made this decision in 2021. It's Steelwood.
Can you put that in the chat, please? Thank you.
Steelwood.
They move into Steelwood when they get the job and all, but their parents are still there, their family's still there, they might be visiting. There's,
Right.
And you all expect you will be in Gerlaw by tomorrow.
So Gerlaw is a good place to jump off. Look for those folks. Look for that angle in. No, I think if the forest were really messing with the reality around the manor, we'd be hearing at least something by now.
Right, like somebody hasn't been able to access the manor or something.
The fact that it's just that he isn't going around and not that he's been consumed by the forest, I think it's definitely something to be wary of, making sure things don't get too extra planar. But I imagine the material reality around the house is at least largely intact. largely.
We can only hope.
Okay.
No, good question. I thank you. Just
My thought was that if he was trying to hide it, that would be a reason to be refusing.
I mean, that is yeah. If that's the case, we're just in the window between he ain't showing up and the real rumors breaking out. Then not impossible.
I'm probably catastrophizing. It just...
No, it's good when you're in these places to keep an eye out. Just watch the ground, make sure it don't bend away from your feet. Kind of nudge like little elbow in like Seth's direction.
Oh, that's the worst. You get so many twisted ankles with that one.
But I wouldn't imagine we're looking at a big. I think if realities collapsed, we would know that. It might be, you're right though, might be in the process. You've put a new variable into Victor's math dimension.
What?
The math dimension expansion.
Here's the thing. Unfortunately, Aya's first exposure to the Feywild was sometimes you can you can still be on the road and then slip between and not realize for a minute.
Yeah, and Victor's trying to be like, that is not as bad as it usually is. Like, some of that is also somebody was intentionally trying to call us, or I mean specifically Danaela, but us in general, to the Feywild. Being called and slipping are two different things.
Okay.
There tend to be warning signs more than when you're actually cold.
What sort of warning signs should we be looking out for?
The sun not moving in the sky?
Or not moving in the right direction. Tree roots that weren't there 3 seconds ago.
Sometimes animals. If it gets real quiet or too loud, even.
An unmarked turnoff in the path you ain't ever seen before. Though, of course, you ain't ever seen anything out here, but...
Just anything that makes you go,
We're pretty good about marking down which roads we made intentionally down here and which ones we didn't.
General saying is, if the map don't have it, don't go that way.
Okay.
Now that they're pointing this out, you do feel like Iliad has had some of the best signage of anywhere that you've traveled. And you've done a lot of traveling, Aya. So it's making you reflect on the good good quality signage in a new light.
Cartography must be a bit of a nightmare sometimes.
You wouldn't know. You wouldn't believe.
They send out updates every year, or multiple times depending. It's all state funded though.
It is.
We got some great programs out here.
If the weather seems weird, right? State-funded cartography and shit.
Cartography is real booming out here. It would make sense that we would have cartography programs out here.
All the books created.
Oh,
We gotta BRB. Is all.
oh, I heard a drop sound. That was what I was
Okay, hold on 1 second. I need to drop off and then get back into my internet's going crazy.
There you go.
Yeah, my connection was going spotty as well, although it seems to have now restabilized.
Okay, it might have been a Discord end thing. It was a little garbled for a second. Garbled
I
straight
think it was
vibing, if you
Discord.
will.
Yeah. Victor says, if the weather seems weird, right? If it starts raining but there wasn't a cloud in the sky 5 minutes ago,
Or if the rain's a weird color.
or if it's storming and all the stuff stops and it's just in a little ring, that's a problem.
And I assume the general response to that kind of problem occurring is don't be where the problem is.
Yeah, stay in the rain.
Okay.
Easiest solution. You try anything else that might offend whatever's making it do that, you know? And that's kind of the worst thing to do.
Best to check anyone you're talking to for how many teeth they got. And just be polite.
And the teeth isn't like a reliable thing, you know.
Yeah, there's plenty of people with multiple teeth that are just kind of normal.
More of an indication generally if something else already seems weird and you're thinking this is the sort of person who should have an average number of teeth. Speaking as somebody who has funny teeth.
Yeah, you know. Just and if you ain't sure, just default to being polite.
So it's gonna reach out and kind of squish at her cheeks and just be like, you at least have the normal amount of teeth in your mouth, even if they are sharp.
You don't know. What if I have a bonus tooth back here?
I think I would know. I've kissed you enough.
And were you
You
counting?
counted his teeth while kissing?
I mean,
That's
That's
nearly
a new kind of
me.
autism.
that's for me to know.
What if you have less teeth than
I mean, that could just be,
You might have just gotten punched in the face.
yeah.
And see, I was thinking gum disease.
Yep, that can be a thing.
You know, but it's not just teeth, it's fingers, it's toes, it's
If you got like two
color of
two rat
their
thumbs or
irises.
something. Going southern for Victor. If you got two right thumbs or something, or two left thumbs, it's a little bit like, okay, you know, that kind of thing.
Don't call them out on it though. They're most
No.
likely trying their best with glamour, and you just wanna.
Look, hounds are difficult.
Yes.
You just shouldn't be rude about it. You just shouldn't
Yeah.
draw
Like
attention to
anything
it. You just should try to excuse yourself from the conversation politely, and then carry on.
Oh, do y'all have salt?
It's very important on my character sheet that there is never any salt in possession in all caps.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, it's got enough salt for the both of us.
That's in there for forever.
If you get a piece of iron, it's a little rude to go around and test people, but if you really, really need to, it's a good backup.
Or if you got like an iron coin or something and you're like holding it, that can sometimes be a
Does
good
it-
way.
Better to prove yourself not Faye than to try other people.
A while ago, I got the metal bones of the fans reinforced with cold iron.
Beautiful.
I figured we'd need it.
That's very good. Just wouldn't be flaunting the
Other-
fan a whole bunch, you know? Just in case. Better people not know that you got it.
Be nice to the plants out here. If the plants look weird, that's another.
Very true. I mean, if you're nice to the plants, sometimes they're even nice to you. So it'll make your travel a little better. Really just depends where you go.
Certainly don't eat any of the berries.
Ain't that just
Like, that's-
regular survival strategy, though?
Yeah, that's generally good practice.
Surely they
Go
teach them that
berries.
everywhere. Because that's not just for the... That's just for the poison, if nothing else.
I mean, there are some Feywild berries, really, that do look like our edible ones. So, like...
I mean, I've just never... I wouldn't know, so I've never eaten a wild berry.
Yep.
That's mostly in term. Mostly bring that up in terms of if you're used to the usual poison berry rules, they ain't gonna help. I mean, they'll help you make sure you ain't gonna eat nightshade still. We still got that, you know. Don't
That's what I'm
throw
saying.
those
I mean,
rules
that's
out entirely. But just because it looks like a blueberry and you're pretty sure it's a blueberry, it might not be a blueberry still.
Have you seen those other blueberries, though? Like, the ones that are, like, cobalt blue? God, they look tasty.
Yeah.
But you can't eat
Didn't
those.
you used to have a syrup made of those at the place you used to work?
Oh, yes. There's a way to distill them a little. But raw, they're, like... They'll get you.
This whole conversation just has Garvo drinking whiskey in the back.
This is why I never ordered it at my place. I just ate the bacon, cause like if you had it from the place, you know, it didn't, you know, wasn't good for you. It's shit for days.
Love the implication that Goblin managed to steal Victor's whiskey.
No, he has his own.
He's a bartender. Why wouldn't he have his own whiskey?
Because we're currently on the road.
These bitches need their whiskey,
Yeah, fair.
just like my grandfather.
Yep.
Everything Soot and Victor have said is 100% canon to the reality of how the Feywild works here, by the way.
We're just fucking saying things, but the thing is, it definitely could be true.
Everything they've said is true. I don't even care.
Listen, when it comes to the Feywild, whatever you say is possible somewhere, and that's why it's fun to make up Feywild rules.
Yes.
This
Does
is-
Feywild have the exploding pumpkin seeds?
Oh my god.
Until a Feywild character says it's so, no, but if it does come up, then it's true, yeah.
Does Danila count as a Feywild character?
She hasn't spent as enough time in the wild part of the Feywild, but she could if she really wanted to.
Does not really want to until her mom is no longer in the picture.
Yep.
Understandable.
Fucked up bits, but oh well.
Oh my god.
Sad.
I love every time Parker and Matt conspire to make the Feywild work.
Well, technically, this is me and Ren conspiring this time.
Yeah,
Listen, I haven't had a chance to conspire in a while for Feywild shenanigans.
We so need to
Guys.
continue this.
I have something
Nice.
so important to let you know, and it's that our girl can turn into a rat now.
Oh my
Hell
god,
yeah.
rat girl
Nanela
for
can turn into a
real!
rat?
Rat girl life!
Vermin shaped
Hashtag rat girl?
Tag rat girl.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Amazing.
Hashtag
I
get
will
rat
say,
girl real.
as we continue to drive, even after this conversation, Victor will gently point out to Aya, like, that's a Feywild plan. Like, you know,
Yeah.
Oh my god, my
And
brain is pathetic and sad.
Everybody make perception checks for while you're on the road.
Hell yeah. I love my no bonus to perception. This is so fun already.
oh, he.
A 5.
I love Soot. Soot's my favorite perceptor in this campaign.
Wait, give me 1 second. Let me get back
See,
to my stats.
Victor makes up for what I lack.
Perception. Okay, that's a plus. Oh my
I
god.
sure
where is
fucking
the
do.
roll 20?
Look at that roll.
That's a
Um,
plus 8.
It's okay.
1 second.
Did
Let me
Garble make a
actually
will
roll.
save just for fun, or was that?
Just to see how he was handling the conversation.
Oh, that guy.
Okay, that's legit. That's legit.
Garfield was like, I thought reality worked on rule.
Like, listen, Garvold already does not fundamentally like magic, but like when it gets to a conversation of just like plants might not be plants, it's like no, I'm done. Like,
I do not enjoy the plant knowledge.
Garfield is suddenly understanding some of Victor and Soot's behavior in general.
Yup. I'll be right back.
I
need to
love
let it
how Aya is like, this might as well be how sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Aya's like, not only is it this bad, it's probably worse, and I will assume such until proven otherwise.
Here's the other important thing you have to remember is that Aya is a bird. And,
Aya is a bird.
she is a bird who it is just part of a natural life cycle to be able to take on a person shape that can sometimes, you can just get stuck like that.
This is just your standard Aya lifestyle. All right,
Yeah.
with some perceptions, we got. All right, so you're just excited to see normal foliage in your life again. You know, this is like we're back in more soot territory. It's still not like. It's still not as homey as it would be if you were a little further west. But you're really in the region of your home now, and that's nice. That's enjoyable to you to be
Yep.
home. So you're a little distracted, being like a little nostalgic over being so close to home. You're just not locked in on much else.
Yep, that's fair.
Fern and Danela, you are both like vaguely aware of when things are a little bit odd or interesting, but the Illigad vibe is definitely different from other Feywild encounters you've had in the past, including your most recent one. It's all a little bit more like cohesive, you know? Not like anything you see, and the things that like Victor and Soot are maybe occasionally pointing out are all sort of very blended in with the overall climate and terrain and vibe of the place. But there are some times, you know, Victor will point out, you see that is a little trail that has a signpost that is blank and is pointing in that direction, but is blank. We're not going down that way. You know why? Because that is definitely a path somewhere. It's a path somewhere, and it ain't to where it's pointing to. So it's
It's a path with no destination. We don't go that way.
It's definitely a new experience for Fern and Danela, despite the fact that you two do have a little Feywild wisdom about y'all. A Garvold, similar. You're drinking, but you are like eyes peeled. Like, where is the bullshit? Now that they've said there's all this bullshit, I'm stressed about the bullshit. So you are noticing things, and they're not overwhelming. This is over the course of an entire travel day, right? It is periodically, there are things where it's like, these are some plants. The plants on their own don't mean that the Feywild is there, or that you are in the Feywild. They're just cute. Cute nails,
Sorry.
love that.
Cute.
They're so cute.
I was excited about them.
The plants are super cute. So the, you know, the plants are just, this is a place that has a lot more Fey in it. And thus they have some weird plants. Even if this is still fully prime material plane, there's just a weird plant or two around. Some of which, Garvold, you notice, like, Victor and Soot don't even think about pointing out, because to them that's just a normal plant, you know?
Yeah.
But Garvold, you're definitely in tune with it.
Up. Why are they up?
They just
Yes.
grow that way. I love how unnerved he is. Or Garbled.
Garbled is not straight vibing, guys.
No.
Mhm.
And then, of course, we have Aya. You are taking everything that Victor is pointing out in stride. You're like, all right, this makes sense. I'm seeing all of the things. Victor,
Makes sense as to how the world works.
it does. This is just new information for you. Victor, 40 perception.
Yes.
You are pointing out things for Aya's benefit. You're looking at things yourself. You feel you're the only one who notices this.
Mm.
You feel like the road is hastening you forward.
Oh.
It's taking you can see, a landmark in the distance,
Mhm.
a fork in the road up ahead, for example. And you know in your head how long it'll take you to get to that landmark. And you get there just that little bit faster than you should with how fast you're taking the horses.
Yep.
So that's just something that you notice over the course of today's drive.
Victor starts keeping an average, like, okay, that was about 2 minutes early. Does it stay about 2 minutes early, or are we speeding up slowly?
Over the course of the day, you don't notice a huge difference.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible you're speeding up a little bit, but you can't be. The measurement isn't precise enough to really.
I'm not. Yeah, okay. That's all I didn't need as precise you are exactly, but like.
Yeah, you're not noticing like that
It's
you're
not 2
accelerating.
minutes, then 5 minutes, then 7 minutes, then 10.
Yeah, yeah. It's not. There's no major acceleration happening here. Just a little wind under your sails or whatever.
Okay, good to know. She doesn't mention it. She's not gonna freak Garbled out.
Yeah, he's already on high alert. Poor guy.
He's already going through it. We can't do this to him.
He's struggling with the plants. I can't break his sense of relativity.
Truly.
No, weirdly, this is the one that he could probably handle just because of Shadow Walk, where it's like, yeah, I guess if you walk down the boundaries of the planes, like, I suppose you can get places fast enough.
This is the legit stuff. That plant is weird color. And that is not okay.
That plant ain't right.
Alrighty. You guys are able to make your camp for the night. And we'll, I'm assuming you're gonna do your usual watch situation. If there's anything that y'all want to accomplish on a watch, let me know. Hearing none, we will update the day counter again, twice in a row.
Congrats.
I'm so sexy and powerful, like it's crazy. Somebody's keeping track of the date and it's me? What? Yeah. Today, you will probably be arriving at Gerlaw. And Victor, based on the fact that you're just a little bit accelerated, you had originally planned to get to Gerlaw like this evening. You're probably going to be getting to Gerlaw in the afternoon if you have been moving on the pace that you think you've been moving.
Alright. I make sure everyone knows that.
Okay.
Expect Gerlaw by the afternoon.
Expect Gerlaw by the afternoon sounds like something we would have changed our nickname to in the Garbled era. As if the Garbled era has really stopped. With that expectation, you find your travel is going smoothly, and indeed, you can make it to the town of Gerlaw by the afternoon.
Hell yeah.
Victor is in the red phase for sure.
Yep. Now. Are you planning to stay at an inn in Gurlaw?
That would be Victor's plan.
Mm-hmm.
All right. An inn is easy enough to find. It's a small, quaint little spot. They've got stabling for your horses. They've got a name of an inn that I certainly would come up with if it mattered all that much, but I'm not going to remember it anyway. And it's a good little mom and pop type shop. And you can, how many rooms? 3 rooms?
3 rooms.
3 rooms.
Yeah.
The huge.
The huge. 3 rooms, horses stabled. Dinner is included, breakfast is included, you're on your own for lunch.
Alright.
What is your goal in Gurlaw?
The general. Do you want to do a general walk around?
yeah.
Or?
See if any manor staff or their families are willing to gossip a little bit. And if not, Victor also does want to poke her head into anything where I don't know, maybe mercenaries or adventurers might gather.
Mm-hmm. All right. Go ahead and make everybody, if you're out and about on this knowledge gathering, make knowledge, local, or diplomacy checks for the good vibes.
Alright.
Okay.
And if you're not doing this and instead doing a different activity, let me know what that is so I can appropriately.
It was knowledge, local, or diplomacy?
Correct.
Diplomacy.
22. Rolled a 17 on the dice.
Oh. Oh my god, guys! 22,
Oh my
23,
God.
24, 25?
Oh my god.
That's so swag,
Look at
guys.
that.
Good job.
That's so cool.
Powerful.
All right. Fern and I are rolling.
Gossip.
No, I don't think I is going to be rolling.
All right, what's I up to?
Proud of her.
I'm not sure.
She and Fern can have a little side adventure. I will say you know something. It's not Gurlaw. It is actually the closer town to Adui, but you do know that Pierre and Cerese's oldest lives in one of these towns.
Yeah.
You don't think she'd be here because she lives, you're pretty sure, in the closer town. But
Okay.
that's just a fun fact about the locals who you know.
Yeah.
She's the only one who no longer lives at home.
Okay, that, and if it's the closest town, we'll probably be passing through, so I might sort of make plans to possibly say hello.
Mhm.
I think
Very-
most of what Aya is doing while we're kind of here is people watching.
All
Trying to
right.
spot extra toes.
Hopefully no toes are out. This is a toe enclosed space.
Yeah.
All right. So, with the gang who rolled, It's definitely similar energy as before. It's like Lord Ashcombe is not being very sociable, and some people who are very understanding and empathetic, and of course he's not going to be very sociable in a time like this. However, everybody's just feeling a little bit concerned about everything, and he is the Earl, so of course it's a hard time for the family and for the house, and just whenever he's able to get back to checking in on things would be awesome. And Garvold, you with your powerful nosiness end up in a conversation with the mother of a maid who works at Adobe Manor. And this lady, Garvold, you just love chatting with like a middle-aged lady. It's one of your best demographics in terms of getting information. You're just a real pro at that. You're chatting about traveling, you're chatting about where you're from, and oh my gosh, do you have children? Well, da-da-da. You're talking about your mom, she's talking about her kids, back and forth and back and forth. And this lady has an awful lot to say because, it's just been such a terrible time with everything. And her daughter said it's just been very strange in that manner. They haven't changed a thing. They haven't done anything different except that the Lord ain't having audiences with folks no more.
So literally nothing changed except Shadi. Okay.
Like, and she says, normally, folks would come, folks would go. There was a gal who tried to, resign, say her work was all done. They said, no, what can we do? We're going to keep you. And double her salary. Just another one of the girls who works with my Lizzie.
Okay, so they're just refusing change. They're going out of their way to make sure nothing changes.
That's what it sounds like to me, and I hate to say it, but it's time for some proper change. Things are, you gotta accept what's a change. And I understand, you don't want everything to change. Everything's already changed, but it's gotta happen. It was a sign.
Listen, I'm getting that feeling that something is about to change, so I wouldn't worry about that, but it's...
Oh, I hope so. It's just something's gotta go. Something's gotta give.
Well, listen, I'm traveling that way. If I see you, I'll see if I can drop in and say hi. Let her know.
Oh, absolutely. You tell her Mama says hi.
Of course. Anything.
And so that's your big conversation of the day, Garvold.
Yeah, Garvold is immediately coming back to the party and just be like they're going out of their way to make sure nothing is changing. Like they doubled a maid's salary, and I've never heard a noble to raise salaries.
That is out of character. I mean, to be fair, it's not like he ever put in that much effort in even looking like he was setting me up for the seat, so in some ways, continuing on business as usual erased me from the narrative.
But yeah, they're trying to keep everyone who was there. It's either they're trying to stop something from getting out, or but this person seems like they weren't even that important or knew anything. They were just trying to resign for just to move on, but add to the fact that no one's being seen. Like,
That is very keeping secrets.
so they're trying to keep things in, probably to keep something out.
He's running into the fact he ain't got Feywild blessing. He ain't got, isn't he? He doesn't have right to sit on the seat, and so he's trying to keep that hush hush for now.
Sounds likely.
If he's not able to do anything about it, it's better not having audiences with nobles where they can be like, hey, why aren't you doing your fucking job? You know?
Oh. Victor's like a little like, hee hee, I win. Like a little schadenfreude.
We could you know, if he ain't talking to any of them, I mean, we could go door to door, just meet up with all of them, and then basically rock up with everyone else and be like, get off the fucking, you know?
We could. The baronies aren't happy with him. They can't even get in contact with him. And
Maybe it would be worth just, like, sowing a little bit of upset on our way. It's already started, but if we could amplify that.
sow seeds, particularly in Silhouette.
Sit does a little bit of a green. A grin. There was something that came to me the other day. I could suggest people talk more about it. And if it sounds like a reasonable suggestion, I mean, they're more likely to do it.
Victor looks very pleased by this idea.
I can use this 3rd level spell 7 times.
Suggesting wicked gossip? Yes.
Yeah. Literally me being like, hey, I suggest that you talk shit about Octavian Ashcombe to anyone who will listen for a good 9 hours.
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ.
Wait, no. I suggest that you talk to everybody in town about how Octavian Ashcombe is the worst man on... the worst governing body you've ever seen, and why, for 9 hours, until you've talked to everybody in the town.
Jesus Christ. Bro.
New act of violence.
I could do this so many times.
Situations you don't think will come up in your Pathfinder game.
This is too
The party's
powerful.
gonna be too good.
This is too powerful of a spell to give Soot at 3rd level, but I love it too much.
Jeez Louise.
Like, we've already
Victor
seen
will
how...
scheme even to make sure like whatever this kind of this ideas of Soot is implanting are relevant. You know, like.
Like we gotta find the people who are the like both respected in circles and also probably vehemently hate this man. Like that's the target. Because if it's a really good suggestion, they'll be like, all right.
We've already seen once how devastating suggestion can be. I think doing it again is really...
I suggest you tell everyone that you don't think Octavian has the right to the seat.
Exactly. I don't think that man can actually do what he's supposed to. So why would he lock himself up? You know?
We've seen it twice, crucially, yes.
I'm ready to... Pathfinder 2 will not have suggestion allowed on any spell list. You're too good at it.
When was the second time? Because I only remember the I suggest you walk away.
The Medusa. Last week, bestie.
Oh, yes!
Did I I didn't suggest her, did I? I didn't have
Yeah, you
that
told her to
spell.
close her eyes.
Fern did.
Fern did, yeah, I didn't have
Fern did
that.
thing.
It was Fern.
Yeah.
That's
Soot is
I can't
taking a
believe-
leaf out of Fern's book.
Yep,
So-
Sim was like, that's
that's like-
versatile.
that's sexy. Can I get in on that?
Yep. My friend did a really good job there. I want that.
Oh my god, so it's you don't just have fucking Soot's castings of it, you have Fern's as well.
You also
Oh,
have
no.
Victor's castings of it.
You also have suggestion?
Yes, it is a domain spell for me.
I'm gonna vomit. Okay.
We can do so much. Oh my god. Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't even realize so many people had it. I was just like, Sim would want that.
You are conniving little bastards, a lot of you.
What?
A lot of our
What?
campaign is social. This is like a good thing.
I've never been manipulating ever.
Look.
I don't know.
No.
Take advantage of spells I have on my spell list? No.
No.
We're such nice and innocent people.
Uh-huh.
I do feel it important to point out that this party is majority casters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
You have a plus 25 bluff?
Oh my god.
50.
No more
I
fun.
have literally never even brought out most of my domain spells.
Oh my
'cause
God.
It's all
I rolled a
suggestion, charm
6.
person, false belief.
Wait, what would Soot's
Plus-
be?
I could be
25
planting
Oh my
so many
God.
ideas into people's brains all of the time.
I
plus
cannot do
25.
any of this social manipulation bullshit.
Mine
Like,
is
Aya is just vibing.
Can we all come back to plus 25 bluff Garble?
yeah, that's fucking crazy.
And
It
secondary
is under the-
thing, I believe that he always takes 10 on his bluff.
Yeah. So the thing is, it's specifically if someone is like sense motiving me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
If it's not against sense motive, then it's just a 22. So
still.
Oh.
Just a 22.
Well.
I mean,
And yeah.
Victor's bluff is a plus 20.
yeah, so I can
Fucking-
just,
Thing.
I can just take 10 on it.
Yeah,
And
you can
yeah.
just take 10 and automatically have a 32.
But yeah, I get a +2 for not being threatened.
Bro, this is the craziest stat of the party so far.
Skill familiarity.
I should never have leveled you guys up. I should have kept you at level 8 forever. Alright, well, that's great to know. So, I have to. Are you doing this, or is this we're gonna do it maybe in the future? Are you doing this thing that you've described?
Oh boy. I mean, is this a good
Girl-
spot to do it at? Is the thing.
Garlo
Yeah.
would at least be a good a way to test to see make sure this works.
Yeah.
It is just up the road from the manor. So that
Yeah,
would
you're
not
about
be-
a half a day out from Sealwood, so
It would not be a ridiculous place for such talk to start.
Yep.
Oh
It doesn't
my
say that
God.
this would be like a way that would make people hostile to me if I did it to them. So I also technically have the ability, I think, to oh no, that might be Soot. I was gonna say,
you are so.
or not Soot, I meant fuck. My other sorcerer in Injera.
Julius.
Julius.
Oh my
Julius?
god, Julius didn't want to come out. He's like, I'm hiding. I was
Julius
thinking,
didn't
I'm
want
like,
to come out.
he didn't want to.
To be fair, I think that Julius and Soot being in the same vicinity as each other is actually very dangerous. For...
Yeah. Something would go wrong. Anyways.
I mean, suggestion doesn't come with an automatic social debuff.
Yeah, it's fine. If they know I'm I suppose I would want to make it so that they don't suspect that I'm like really getting on them, you know, but
Mm-hmm.
if they ask me what I was casting a spell for, I'd be like, "Oh, good luck." You know? But yeah,
Let's start up a little rumor mill.
Yeah, I want to do a couple. Try a few people. Maybe listen in on like the people that would be like probably the best gossipers. Like, people that it's not like, oh, they talk shit all the time and it's not worth listening to them, but like the people that it's like,
Start aggressively integrating himself with the local quilting circle.
genuinely, like the people that it's like they don't talk shit a lot, so that when they do, people listen. Like, that's the type of person I'm looking for. To start the
Okay.
suggestion rumor mill.
Can I get a sense motive from you to vibe check some candidates?
Yeah, you can. I have no bonus to my sense motive,
Can
but
I
it's
can I
fine.
help out with that? Can I help identify candidates?
Anybody in the party who wants to spend some time sense motivating gossip candidates may do so.
Thank God.
Cool,
'cause I didn't
cool,
roll
cool.
that
If,
good.
if I know we're going to be sense motivating, then I'm gonna be perceiving some cues.
So
Oh, I wouldn't perceive cues,
absolutely
actually.
tells you guys, because I did
That's
roll
an
a
extra
6 for
+5
my,
to my
sense
sense
motive.
motives.
He rolled a 6, and I don't think I have a good sense motive.
That's okay.
Sense motive.
Yeah, I have nothing, so that's that's nothing.
That's a
Ooh.
29 sense motive.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Okay. Danela is very invested in this.
I love my shit little rolls when wisdom is involved.
With these rolls, I can't.
By the way, yeah. Also,
Nice.
perception
God, Aya, what the fuck?
for the next hour and a half.
Love the idea that I is check off.
Aya.
Ooh, what did
I
you
rolled
do
a
the perceived
7.
cues on yourself?
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
Oh, I do that all the time.
that's pretty cool.
Look, I only got that high because she rolled a 19. Like,
I know.
But
I rolled
still,
a 7.
yeah, you rolled a
I agree.
7. That's
They're both crazy. I love you guys.
All right, girly pops. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Okay, how many people are you thinking you're gonna pilot test this on?
At least 3 people, right? Like, I gotta have 1 test
I was-
subject and then 2 to perfect it.
I was gonna say 2 or 3. Yeah.
I will vanish for just a second, and then I will have to vanish about 10 minutes.
Okay.
I need a different soundtrack for this.
Yeah, okay. I will say, weirdly, despite not being the masterminds behind the project initially, Aya and Danela, Aya, I think, is the person to suggest, just the lovely old man that she's been chatting with at the inn all day, who is a guy who goes there to sit and play checkers with anybody who is in the inn. He's a local, but he hangs out in the inn to play checkers. And Aya thinks that he would be the perfect candidate, based on the results of her people watching, because this man talks with a lot of people, and doesn't seem to have any issues with speaking his mind, but also seems to be generally more content to listen, and thus is probably a prime choice for this specific mission that you're on.
Hell yeah.
Hell.
I will so fucking approach this man in my good boy nature of like just strolling up. Do I know how to play checkers? Probably. We played a lot of different games at the orphanage. Checkers was probably one of them.
If you don't know how to play checkers, he will teach you, so it's okay.
Hell
This is
yeah.
a free learn how to play checkers environment.
Well, it seems like you need an opponent.
He's gonna just gesture for the chair opposite,
Hell yeah.
and get you sat down. And do you know how to play, young man?
Oh, it's been quite a while since I've played, I think. If you could give me a refresher, I'd be all yours.
Happy to. You're gonna get your checkers crash course.
Hell yeah. Sounds
And then you're gonna
promising.
get fucking smoked in checkers probably 3 or 4 times.
Hell yeah.
Um,
I think after the second time, Soot's gonna start chiming in a little. Like, after we've done a couple rounds, like, he's obvious. Some of the time he's, like, definitely trying to win, and other times he's like, I'm just gonna let this man, like, have his fun, you know, like, and then he's just gonna be like, you know, I hear lots of things, especially about that, oh my god, I was just saying his name,
Octavian?
Octavian Ashcombe, Jesus. Know much about that man?
It's rough business, ain't it?
Aye.
You know, you feel bad for the family after everything. But, it's just tough times for everyone. They're not the only ones. He's not the only one, I should say. Not like there's more than one.
Right. You know, I hear, and he's gonna kind of lean forward a little bit. He's not really doing much for his job. Not really talking to the nobles much. Kind of leaving us all in the dirt.
Sounds like there ain't much being done. You know, you have to wonder if it's grief, if it's just uncertainty about it all, but it does make you wonder.
Yeah, isn't that quite a thing, ain't it? I'm just trying to figure out how I want to word this. You know, as a suggestion, I think people really should know more about that, you know. And in fact, I think it could be done talking to everybody in town about it, you know? Talking about the fact he hasn't really been around much, hasn't been entertaining the nobles as he should, ain't doing his job. Maybe he can't even do it. Ain't got the right powers for it, you know. I'm just gonna cast suggestion.
Alright, let me see what this... Get my dice out. Alright, what's your DC here?
My spell DC for that, it's a 3rd level. That is DC 18.
18, alrighty. Well, he got a 12, so... So he has failed against your suggestion, and he nods real serious, like, and as he is literally defeating you in checkers.
Yep.
And he says, you know, you got a point there, young man. Got a point. If we're all quiet about it, you never know how far this sort of thing will get.
Aye, and where does that leave us?
Exactly. Can't just sit by and let it all pass you by.
That's no way to live.
No, not going quiet like that. Congratulations, you have successfully suggested an old man into spreading rumors for the next 9 hours.
Yes. Wee.
And maybe longer if he really does agree.
Yep. Maybe it sets his inhibitions free, and he just keeps doing this. Just really gets into it.
Inhibitions. Okay.
Adding sedition. Maybe
Fucking-
Victor shouldn't be approving of this, but she enjoys it.
I mean, yeah, the thing is, should be a warning sign to Victor to not piss off Soot even when she has the seat.
Yep.
Because
Listen, Victor has been the victim of the rumor mill for like 15 years. She can turn it around a little bit for once.
Yep.
that's true. This is her turn to enjoy somebody else suffering the rumor mill.
That's me.
It's
All right.
my turn with the rumor mill.
Literally, I guess that is actually what is happening in this campaign.
But I
It is
want
my
the rumor mill.
turn to turn the people against you.
It's my turn to play with the rumor mill. Alright. That's 1 down, 2 to go, boys. Let's go try and find another target.
All right. The next person who Danela decides on as her suggestion for this fucking scam you guys are running.
Is it a scam if we're just pointing out the obvious?
That's a fair point. Regardless, the person that I think Danela would suggest for this role is a lady at the market. She runs like an egg, just a little egg stand. She has a chicken sitting on her lap at all times. But she's the lady clearly who has the chokehold on the egg market in this town, and is happily chatting and gossiping with everybody. Stand name is Egg. Yeah, guys, I don't know what they call things. What even is that?
I love this. I love this woman.
too. I love it so much.
She's following the Illigad tradition of being like open and honest as possible.
Exactly. Because
I
they
have
do
eggs
label
here.
things like that. It's just the egg shop. You get eggs.
That's why the populace clearly appreciates her.
If you want
Like, with the
anything
business?
other than egg, don't come to her. But if you want egg, she's got you.
Egg lady.
And she got egg. Yes.
She's got fucking egg.
She literally got so much egg.
This is
She also-
this is perfect. Yes, delightful.
So this is who Danela has suggested, especially because Danela, you had a lovely chat with her, just because you saw one of her, she's wearing a little hair bow flower crown situation. You thought it was super cute, so you went up and had a little girlies chat, and then you came back to this woman knows everybody because they all buy their eggs from her.
Hell yeah.
We're besties now.
Also, we're besties now.
Target spotted. No remorse. I go to Egg Woman.
Egg woman.
Egg woman.
And her
Egg
beautiful
woman
chicken.
is like the inverse of omelet gal.
Egg Woman and her beautiful hen. Or rooster. I
Egg
don't
woman
know.
and
This
her
could be
beautiful hen.
Omelet Gal's ex-wife.
Imagine this is where I put Omelet Gal's ex-wife.
Oh my god.
You know what?
Oh my
This is
god,
new
it makes
theory.
so much sense why Omelet Gal likes the fucking omelets. It's because Omelet Gal had to be
I
around
can't believe
Egg
I made the
Woman.
omelet sad.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. So I'm
Hi.
assuming it's sort of a similar energy
Yes.
that you're bringing to this conversation.
He's very much
Beca-
being open and like friendly, and then just kind of like acting like the gossip guy, and then trying to get her to kind of switch up on him. Where
Go
it's like, you
piss
know what,
girl.
that does make a lot of sense.
Yeah. You did so smoothly on the first one that I'm not gonna make you role play. I know
Okay.
that you said the first one's your practice one,
Yes.
but I'm not gonna make you role play out the other ones because you just did that super well organized. So I will go ahead and make my roll
A DC 18.
for the egg.
Egg.
Egg lady.
Oh my god, I can't roll for shit. That's a 4 on the dice. So
Yes!
that's gonna be a no.
My charms are working.
That's just so charming.
It's just so reasonable.
Fucking bruh. All right. And then making meme commission requests over here.
Asking Matt politely for our memes.
Begging Matt to make the memes.
I may be an artist, but I cannot compare to Matt's talent.
It's real.
they do call him Memes Matt for a reason. All right.
Meme Master Matt.
Meme Master Matt is the only source for your freshest memes.
Is that who we're targeting next?
Yeah, fuck it. Meme Master Matt is the guy he's just the practical jokester of town. He works at, the old McDonald's.
Oh my god, McDonald's cannon?
Good sees that man and goes, you, actually.
Yep.
You're my guy.
Everybody has their favorite McDonald's man, is the thing.
You see Meme Master Matt at the McDonald's, and you see him sketching and doodling some things, and you've seen a couple goofy sketches around town. You think this might be the town's graffiti artist, in fact, based on the doodles he's doing.
He does caricature art.
Oh
he does caricature art, exactly. And so your challenge is now to convince Meme Master Matt to
Oh my god. He gets to make the caricatures of fucking Octavian Ashcombe.
Oh, Jesus Christ. The political cartoons of Octavian Ashcombe are...
Imagine! He's like the fucking political cartoonists.
A genre I didn't expect to have to think about in my Pathfinder campaign, but here we've arrived here at a different place than I thought I was going to be in the world.
Listen,
Victor even more proud.
If we have all those historical tomes that are more like gossip tablets, of course we would have political cartoons, right?
Yeah. True.
Political cartooning dates back to the 1700s. This era of our fantasy world could totally have political cartoons.
Yes.
My mom was a political cartoonist.
Oh hell
Anyway.
yes.
Wild. I've rolled another 4 on the dice just for the
Oh my god!
The dice really want this to work.
Oh, that's so good.
I love them. Tell the dice I love them.
Thank you, dice. For making so good.
I think I rolled an 8 and 2 4s on that entire journey, which is...
You rolled 16. Good job.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so true. So true. That is the total of what I rolled. Oh my god. Egg. Human meals, more coming soon. Egg. This is what the egg lady does.
Egg.
Not even
Egg.
like omelets or like quiche, just egg.
Egg is human meals. More coming soon.
Make selection.
I'm making a selection. What is this from?
Is this from Deep Space?
Deep Space Discount.
Is it animated?
Human meals, egg.
This is something that Nocturne and I both have brain rot about, and I don't know if it is more severe in my case.
So good.
It's a Brian David Gilbert. Oh,
yes,
okay. I see who these people are. This is Deep Blue Ink. This is okay. I know who these people are.
Yes.
What is this?
Okay.
It's an animated series on YouTube.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you. That is the answer that I
I'm
craved.
sorry.
I was
Silly
sorry. I was
animator who
trying-
does like my brother would be like Brian David Gilbert animatics and stuff.
This is their original.
Yes.
And it's fucking incredible. And those retail workers do be sapphic.
Nice.
As all are?
Actually,
Yeah.
yes, the DD plushes.
Yes.
Oh my
I
god.
have 2 of them.
Oh my god.
Because one of them is for Joe. This is right, Dee Dee. This is left, Dee Dee. Joe, you will be required to select one before it makes their way to you.
Which one always tells lies and which one only truth?
Start asking questions to find out.
How long have you had these objects?
A couple months by now.
Were they in your possession the last time I was there?
They were in their bag.
I see. Okay.
Because they need to be contained until they are separated.
I see. Oh, hello. I just feel like I normally have a little bit of
Sorry.
Yes! Thank you, Matthew!
I normally have some idea of like what the brain rot is in the squad, and I gotta say, this is one that's brand new to me.
I highly recommend.
Wait, I'm fucking
this.
saving
I
this.
think you. I think.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm making this my new
Here's the
header
thing.
for this area. It's
I
no
need to actually
longer.
fast forward.
I'm putting this my per
I need
profile
to fast
server.
forward through the episode and re-put the captions on because this does have the caption that is "I love egg" with just a sad
love
emoji
egg.
on it.
I love
it.
egg.
Sad. I love egg. This sounds like me when my fridge stopped working last week.
I'm changing my banner to Go Piss Girl.
Yes.
Oh my god, they have instructions in here to massage them to fix their stuffing, so I'm doing that right now.
I can't see ads.
Wow. Orbing them if you will.
I might be doing some orbing to these fellas.
And you people always critique me for orbing creatures and animals, but you have to admit that sometimes things need to be orbed.
Hey, I will
Yeah,
never
well,
critique
not-
you for orbing a beast.
You haven't seen the potatoes.
I have orbed some things in my time.
Alright, I'm now Go
Where
Piss
are-
Girl.
I'm gonna be honest. I know I still have those techno potatoes. I literally could not tell you where they are.
I'm
They are
loving the Go
definitely
Piss Girl
here.
banner.
It's good. Thank you very much. I love
Matthew,
it so
this
much.
is a gift.
Yes.
Thank you.
I listen, I take requests. I do have to scroll really far back to find the art. Because
Yeah.
I'm like, I need a good quality of the art.
Yep.
So funny.
This is everything I wanted and more.
Yep.
I love egg.
I love egg,
I love
sad
egg.
face. Dee Dee's Diner. Alright.
Yeah.
That was our deep space discount.
I would love. I want everyone to take note of the kill count whiteboard in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so true.
Deep Blue Ink is kind of known for background visual gags, at least to me. And I think
Yes.
that one is my favorite from the show.
That one is my favorite.
Deep Blue Ink is a treasure.
Oh wait, no, the other really good one is the memory orb.
Orb that gives you a mustache and amnesia.
Yeah, so there's a customer in the background who touches this orb, grows a mustache, looks at the orb all confused, and then touches it again.
Bro.
Oh,
It's a show you have to watch twice so you can look at the background the second time.
the entire thing has been uploaded as like a 45-minute full version. It's great.
Okay, so this is not that much of a time commitment.
No, this is not that much of a time commitment.
That'd be great.
Babe, we should watch this sometime.
Yes.
We totally should.
This
but-
would be a fun gay-vember task.
This will go on the list.
Yes.
Oh no, sorry, not even 45 minutes. It is the full season 1 is 31 minutes 23 seconds.
Oh, well, there you go.
Pretty sure Deep Blue Ink is also the artist who does like a ton of stuff for Narcissist Cookbook and Bug Hunter. I don't know if you guys know who those guys are, but they're musicians.
These are. There's so many names that are new to me today.
Unfortunately, when you were describing this vendor who basically only sells eggs because she sells eggs because everyone buys eggs from her because apparently she really fucked up her chicken math.
Okay.
It's easy
well,
to fuck up the chicken math, Joe. I was telling you the other night.
I know! This was not a dig at her, this was a dig at Astrus. And this was a loving dig at Astrus.
what chicken math got fucked up? Beg your pardon?
Might be in the future living my Stardew Valley dreams in real life, and I was explaining chicken math to Joe.
All right.
But I have also seen the post referring to chicken, and it's very easy to end up with enough chickens that you basically have to heist the excess eggs onto other people because they will not willingly take them.
You know, like the zucchini?
Yeah, I have patients at the clinic who every week they come into their appointment and bring egg. So I do get this.
Yes.
But all right. Yeah, I mean
I
this
love
person,
playing Pathfinder.
yeah, I also love playing Pathfinder. This is what a
Yes.
journey we've been on, everybody.
We
Fuck.
can resume playing Pathfinder. My apologies.
Bestie, do you think I can resume playing Pathfinder? Give me a second here. This is a little bit like the rhesus monkeys. I'm not gonna lie. I've received so much information. For the record, this person probably has this many eggs on purpose because it's her job.
But we're not
But-
talking to her. We're talking. It's talking to me,
we're
Master
talking-
Matt,
Me, Master Matt, at the old McDonald's.
the political cartoonist, graffiti artist.
A character who exists now.
None of us in the party can say no to a goof, and that's important.
I think if the DM could say no to a goof once in a while, maybe the campaign would go slightly smoother for them. But unfortunately, it's too late for that. Okay. All right. I'm good. Sorry. Oh my gosh. So yeah, we left off with me, Master Matt, failing his wisdom save.
Yep,
Um,
that's number 3 on the list. Master Matt, Egg, and
Me,
Checkers
Master
Guy.
Matt, egg.
Oh my god!
Egg Lady and Checkers Guy. All victims of my suggestion.
yeah, I guess I should name Egg Lady and Checkers Guy as well, since me, Master Matt, has a name, just for my own notes.
Yep.
Egg Lady could just be future Astrus.
Egg Lady's name is Astrus. Which now I've named two of these characters after actual players. I fear I should name the old Checkers man something, which makes me have to look at all of my friends and decide which of you is most similar to an old man who loves to play checkers. All right, I have
Is
my
this a
decision.
self-insert?
No.
I'd like to point to the Sudoku players in this group.
I'm gonna say.
You have any idea how little that narrows?
It's definitely Parker the Checkers man.
I was gonna say,
just-
it's definitely Old Man Parker.
For it.
It's pretty obviously Parker the Checkers man.
Dream team. Spreading
Which,
the hot goss.
which means the next town over, I'm gonna have to do the other half of the party.
Man.
Jesus Christ.
I love being a menace. I love that I have access to the spell now and I can use my my charisma for good and evil.
It's everyone at the table laughed, and is it really evil?
Real.
Fern started a trend that is damaging to me, but in a good way. Yeah.
Once again, I love when we shake this party and get different aspects of the guy who is doing it like no one else in the party.
Correct.
Like, God.
Me, Master Matt, can't roll wisdom to save his life.
Yeah, well, can you?
Yeah.
I mean, this does kind of.
Egg Lady Asterisk couldn't eat her, homie.
This also does sound accurate.
I'm trying to help you.
Because I do want to remind you guys of the cursed ice cream. Only in that it exists, we're not thinking about it more.
Gamers. What a day. All right. So, what is anybody. So, those who are not inflicting psychological warfare upon me, and really you're not doing warfare on the town, you're doing it on me. Those who are not responsible for that and or supervising Soot doing that, what y'all up to?
Well, I think Gobble's putting on a disguise and doing the same thing as these suggested people.
All right. Make what kind of check even is that? Also diplomacy, probably. I don't think you're lying.
I would agree. Do you need me to disguise myself?
Do you have a check that you would love to roll right now?
Hey, listen, I like to roll numbers.
I would love to see what numbers you're about to put up for your
Oh, damn.
shockingly low with a 5 on the dice, naturally.
Should have just taken the 10.
Should have just taken the rookie mistake, honestly. Because that is an option. All right. Go ahead and diplomacy it up as well while we're rolling things.
I believe in me.
All right. Meme Master Matt, not to be confused with Garvold, are both those people are both talking shit about the town. Talking shit about Octavian while on the town, for clarity. And you know, Garvold, you feel like guy who definitely isn't Garvold, you feel like you
Garfield?
Yeah, Garfield.
Oh my god.
No, that's our friend Harold.
That's Geralt. You guys
Oh,
don't know
now
Geralt?
Geralt's
Every
here.
person he talks to.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, Geralt.
Gar?
I left him in Rivia.
Garbield?
Oh, we don't... Look, guys, it can't be Gar because we don't have Gar.
We don't have Gar.
We just
We
don't.
don't.
We don't have Gar.
We're
So
fresh out
fucked
of
up.
Gar.
I mean, there's definitely one or two people you talk to, guy who is adjacent to Garbold, who are like not really concerned and are like, what's my business? Nobles never do anything anyway, like who give a fuck? And there are some people who are like, he's just getting his shit together. Clearly the man is very sad. But for the most part, you would say you get positive reception and agreement with your rumor milling.
Can I ask a separate, like, individual question of the town as well? Away from the rest of my party members.
Away from these fuckers, yes.
I want to know how public perception of myself, aka Livdani Ashcombe, has changed since she's quote unquote died.
All right. Make one of them information style checks, whichever one you want to make. I don't really care. It could be a sense motive for all I care.
Alright. It will be a diplomacy. And that will be another 23.
All right.
I've been rolling below 10 fucking all day.
Well, Victor,
Mm-hmm.
the overwhelming attitude towards Lady Levdani Ashcombe is one of pity.
Yeah, okay.
Everybody feels really bad for that poor girl.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, she never got the help she needed. And under the circumstances, you know, with how poorly she was feeling, she probably never stood a chance, even if she had gotten the help she needed.
Oof.
They just feel very bad for her.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Victor thinks that's a little rich, but all right.
That's what you get.
All right.
Listen, at least we got the underdog narrative on our side. Like,
yeah. Victor's like, That's not the tune y'all were singing 6 months ago, but okay.
Yeah, interestingly, the vibe of conversation now compared to then. I mean, weirdly, you've been in your 20s for a long time, right, Victor? And now you're 30, but now that you're dead, everybody's like, "Oh, that poor child." You weren't really perceived as a child. It had been a long time, really, since you'd been perceived as a child by the general public, based on what you were hearing. You were a teenager for a while, certainly, and then a young adult. But nobody really called you a child for quite a few years. But now that you're dead, that's who you are again.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, food for thought, I guess.
Victor just okay. She all right. Makes these notes, swallows the insult again. It doesn't say anything.
Alrighty. Anything else folks are up to on this town journey? Any other fuckery you're getting up to in Gurlaw?
We're very close to.
Yes.
Solid?
Yes.
Yes.
Half a day.
Anna wants to. The problem is she's got all the subtlety of a brick to the head. She wants to ask a little bit about Levdani's funeral. And she wants to try and be subtle, try and be careful about it, but she wants to ask about it.
The facial expression I just made. All right.
All right. You want to learn about Levdani Ashcombe's funeral.
Yes.
Make a... This will be a diplomacy check to do so tactfully, or if you want to focus more on disguising your intention, then it would be a bluff check.
This will be there to do so tactfully as the intent, because that's better than I expected. 18 on the Diplo.
All right. 18.
I think 18. Let me just verify that. Yeah, 18.
You get a bit of a weird reaction, Aya.
Yeah.
People look a little bit awkward, I guess, when you ask that. A little.
That's fine.
Like, ooh, like they didn't really think that this was something that would come up. And a couple of them just say, oh, you know, I don't really follow that sort of thing. But you do have one person, a younger man, who, when you ask, he stops and just, well, they haven't had anything publicly. I'm sure there's something going on. You know, I'm sure they've had things privately, but took long enough to, you know, make it all official in the first place. It'd take longer, I'm sure, to hold an actual funeral.
No, that makes sense. It just... Considering that she was to inherit, I would have thought there'd be...
Well, you know, of course there's gonna be something. It just hasn't happened yet.
Yeah. No, that... Thank you.
These things take a while, you know.
I suppose they do. Well, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. You succeeded in acquiring an information.
Mm-hmm. And, there are thoughts simmering now. There are thoughts...
Mm-hmm.
That, I don't think that I don't think that's going to get shared kind of in detail. More the... Apparently it was only made official just recently, and...
Mm-hmm.
Would she have been able to... do we know how recently it was made official? Was that information we already had?
That was information that you asked Navi to acquire for you. You have
okay,
not heard from Navi yet.
Okay, cool. But it sounds like it was pretty recent that it was made official.
Mhm.
Okay. I will, as a freebie, when I comes back and shares this, a bit irritated.
Victor, probably off of her own little bit of irritation right now, too.
Sit, on the other hand, out here like, fuck yeah, I'm great at this.
I'm so good at being a bitch.
Victor is like, you know, he spent a lot of time sort of keeping her sort of from the people, keeping everything, and so this is in her brain. Him just quietly writing her out of the story, you know?
Like an absolute motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Aya's desire to crack some sense into people is rising.
I assume we're like in
Shit.
the in room when we're all conveying this info to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Aya, are you sharing that there has not been a funeral, or are you just sharing that there has not been, like, that it was very recent that the declaration was made?
Sharing that it was. No, I think she'll share both pieces of information. She'll just try to be very straightforward with the there hasn't been a funeral rather than fucking seething.
Yeah. And this is where Victor will offer he's not making a big deal out of it because he doesn't think he has to. He's just going to let me slip quietly into the night. Act like he was never regent at all. Never had a charge.
Then we get to ruin his day in about 3 days.
How easily do you think he could sweep it under the rug if your body was found? Do you think that'd cause a stir?
It might. Particularly if it's a suspicious corpse.
One of Danela's new spells is called Catatonia.
Oh my god.
Oh my
You touch the
fucking
target and
god.
place it into a death-like state that persists for the duration, which would be 9 hours.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Imagine.
Oh my god.
Put them in a
I have
catatonic
so many
state.
different spells for all the different ways we could get in here, guys. Like, I'm excited.
Mhm.
It was very exciting.
It would certainly, prompt the much more need for an actual funeral. You don't have a corpse, you can make an excuse. You just put a little memorial up and you walk away. You don't actually have to bury anybody. A body. Especially, again, it'd be one thing if I just looked like I washed up and drowned. Another thing if I showed up inland, right?
Oh my god, we could make it look like I
I-
took a hit out on you.
And with
With what you already set up initially.
what you already set up,
Mhm.
and with between you and Garvold's ability to create between your ability to shift your face and Garvold's ability with makeup, we could probably make something pretty convincing. Or at least of the narrative we want people to believe.
It looks like she is plugging this into to whatever algorithms in her brain.
It
I
doesn't
think
have to be true.
The only hesitation then is if there's a body, then I'm for sure dead. And if I get up walking and talking a little later,
That's gonna make
some people suspicious.
Yeah. Then he would have an actual claim, I would imagine.
Be funny though.
Haunt him a little bit.
Wait. Okay.
If anything, that play is just to get us in the door. Say, look what we found. I don't think it'd be a good thing to campaign the countryside with my body.
No. This would be something to,
Just slip
surprise
in.
him with.
but would it
Oh,
make
I went to.
Well,
reclaiming the
I wanted to
seat more
open
difficult. Would it make it
Yes.
more difficult enough to be not what? Oh my god!
Sick as hell.
I meant to open that, not send it, but you know what? Yeah.
Did Nayla's spell sheet pop off?
Yeah.
Bro.
Type
As
it
long
down.
as I think, as long as it wouldn't get out too far, at least not like To be fair, there's already a lot that I'm gonna have to convince some people with in terms of how I survived in the first place, saying, hey, there's a spell that made me look a little dead for a minute. Would not be that hard of an extra pill to put into the packet, as it were.
Mm-hmm. And if he really does believe that you're dead because your body's there to prove it, he might let his guard down.
You'd certainly feel a lot more secure in it.
He's already acting off, it might let him slip up a little more.
But then what's the story? Y'all found me on the beach? What?
The other problem is it's been
Months.
how long since? It's been months.
Propose exists.
3.
Don't propose exists.
But who cast it on me in the ocean?
I somehow feel like it's easier to explain surviving.
Yeah.
No, but we might be able to make use of the.
As a ploy to get us in the gates, it's an option.
Mm-hmm.
I think limiting it just to getting us in the gates would be what it would be most useful for. But even then, I think there might be better options.
I was just thinking because it was apparently very recent that it was confirmed and you've been gone for months.
True.
At least to get people talking. Maybe you did survive, but then something happened when you were trying to make your way back.
Well, I don't hate the someone had you on the run narrative. Because that implies quite a bit.
It does indeed. And again, if I show up freshly dead, dry as a bone with a stab wound, raises a lot of questions.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no. That would require breaking in, and at that point, if we did that, yeah.
If we're already breaking in anyway, then we'll just go through with breaking in.
Yeah, no.
I'm not opposed to breaking in.
I want to break it.
No, I'm imagining Garvold's plan now. We break in, we plant my body.
Oh my god.
Well, yeah, I was
What?
thinking that, but
What?
also, like, if we had, like, a weapon from within the place, like, we could more accurately recreate, like, you know, we could frame it a lot.
Oh my god. So,
I was imagining a world where we, like, did it, and I was, like, I don't know, in his office waiting for him. That'd be funny as fuck.
That was sort of. I was gonna ask what the most dramatic place to find your body.
It would be the Earl's office, so certainly.
Oh my gods.
Godfathering him.
For him.
Well, I've had that idea for a while that, like, I could take the face of a maid or something. If I did that, I could get you like a knife or something from the household.
Victor clearly isn't serious about like dropping her body in the office. She just thinks it's a funny image.
He's so excited about this. All we need is a mirror, which I'm sure she has.
There's a mirror in my bedroom.
Exactly. They go through the mirror. Danela makes Victor look dead.
Oh, Victor needs to make a
Anatolia.
stop.
And then becomes a rat and hides out.
Mm-hmm.
What stop does Victor need to make?
I need to stop for a security box at a bank.
You sure do.
It would make sense to be in a town like Gurlaw and not Silhouette specifically, like do the next town over as she was walking, or well, she wouldn't have, you know what I mean.
I do. I had assumed that it was Silhouette, but if you want it to have been Gurlaw, I will accept that as because I know we didn't get it specified. Silhouette would have been where she spent the most time on her
Yeah, Silhouette actually makes a lot more sense. Okay, never mind. We will notate that for when we actually get to Silhouette.
Okay.
I had just remembered that. Victor just remembered that too.
Gotta pick up your shit.
Gotta pick up my shit. Victor will, if it helps, I did remove some of my personal affects and put them somewhere else secure before I made my ploy.
Mm.
Intended initially for whatever identity verification I needed.
Sorry, my brain is just whirring.
Yeah, sorry. I accidentally concocted a whole plan in my brain where like he finds your dead body and then we run you away and then he keeps just finding your dead body all over and he goes insane.
We just make him lose his mind. He brings someone in and we just make you go away.
Tim! His ass!
Literally, like, telltale heart this motherfucker.
I have the Haunting Mist spell. I can set the vibe.
Yep.
Listen, that one would be way harder to pull off, but
You people are deranged.
Yes.
No. Here's the scene. We set her up in Octavian's office. We cast Haunting Mist in the office.
Yes.
So when he approaches the door, it's billowing out from under the door.
I also have a cantrip called Ghost Sound, so I can
just fucking tormenting him.
Yeah, it's deserved.
It would be funny.
I would like to point out how many of us are theater kids in this group, PK.
Yeah.
This is totally in character with Victor to entertain these ideas.
This is so funny. You
this
people
party
have
is deranged enough to come up with these ideas.
You people have taken on a new level of madness since last time we played. Level 9 has changed you.
Yeah.
listen, Garvold all about the drama. Like whatever is the most dramatic way to do it is going to be suggested.
He wants to torment this man as much as he tortured Victor, but like concentrated because we want to kill him soon. He just gets blasted with hell and torment.
Like, I want you to die and also feel bad before it. Like,
yeah.
Oh my god, and the blood ties prank. Oh my god.
We forgot about this.
Oh my god, the blood ties.
The best thing about this prank is that Victor would be down.
I don't have this spell. I don't have level 5 spells yet.
I do. I have this spell.
Oh my god. Yes, yes,
Victor
yes,
will
yes.
literally stab herself.
I think. Oh, well, here's the. She would need to be bound, pinned, or helpless. Can you
Yeah.
stab yourself in those conditions?
No,
Hold
but
on, I'm
like
opening the-
emotionally,
Stab her.
like she's like, I would give you all permission to do it because I would do it myself, right? Like,
Yeah, true. It
Do you
would
have
be
to
funny.
be? Do you have to be bound, pinned, or helpless the entire time, or is it just during the casting?
just one of the targets of the spell must be bound, pinned, or helpless creature within your reach. Parentheses. Although the spell does not end if the hostage later moves beyond your reach.
Okay.
So they might. I. The way that I read this is that when it is cast, this lasts for a day per level.
That's true, yeah.
Oh, so no, I think it is just when it's cast.
Jesus Christ.
It's just so
I
funny.
didn't even see the day per level. We could literally fight Octavian.
With
and
the
every-
Beating up Victor?
No.
No.
I mean, like, we fight, and then when Octavian
Go left,
beats up
okay.
Victor, it hurts him. Like,
Yeah.
Apologies.
Yeah.
Curiosity turned the computer off a second time.
oh my god.
Thought you were PK leaving the call because they're being too deranged.
No.
I think having the spell at least up during any Octavian confrontation is a top-notch play.
Yep, and
Here's
we
the
do
thing, though,
not
if
let
he-
him know
if he-
this is active. So if he does a very fatal spell, it just fucks him up bad.
Oh my
The
god,
thing
he
is,
attacks Victor and he gets ouchie.
Yeah.
Yes, Nocturne?
Okay, here are two things about the spell. It's a maximum of 10 points of damage per caster level per day, which would be 90.
90 points
Um,
of
Per
fucking
day.
damage. That's crazy.
Yeah, but the thing is, this would also, we could, guys, I think we could literally just kill Octavian from afar if he doesn't save. Because we can just heal Victor and then stab her again. But here's the thing, that's not satisfying.
No.
It's not satisfying, but but
Then worst comes to worst, we just fuck with him, you know? Like,
Before he dies, he's got to know it's like we could have killed you from afar, but we chose not to because it's less fun.
This is our backup plan if we have to escape.
Yeah.
And run.
oh my god, wait, this spell is actually broken if you're in on it.
Yeah.
This spell is not designed for a world in which you want to fuck with your blood relatives.
yup.
No, but like the
No.
consequence is pretty like it's like if either of them succeeds, you literally can never do it between those two ever again. Like
Yeah, like that's the other thing. This
Mhm.
this either works or doesn't. We get one shot, and if he saves, like, and the problem is because we won't. Will I know if he saves or fails? I think I will. Yeah.
Well, I guess that I need to think about that question.
Mhm.
Because
That's a rule thought that I need to think of.
Because, like, I guess, do you know when a spell fails? I guess is the fundamental question. Can you
Well-
tell that the magic doesn't connect?
Usually, the only other thing I can think of that has like an unlimited distance would be sending, which you do know. However, sending is by its nature a communication spell. I might have to get back to you on this one.
Could we use a hero
Um,
point to make sure he fails?
can I use a to make sure he fails?
Oh my god. Because Victor can you voluntarily fail saves in Pathfinder?
Yes.
Yeah, so Victor could just Sailors. I'm so sorry for this session, PK.
This has been a hell of a
Session has
session
been
for you
torment
guys.
Nickel.
Listen, this is why we couldn't do a planning session before, because like we're getting our ideas right now.
This is the authentic experience that I guess I was waiting for, and here it is in the moment.
Yep.
Oh my god.
We are unlocking brand new war crimes.
Remember when y'all decided to kidnap a child in Injera, and I had to run with that?
Okay, that we ran out of options there.
No,
This-
no. This is slash lighthearted. This is mostly
No, I know.
PK. You have tormented me just as much.
It was it my idea to torment the child? And by torment, I mean kidnap?
Remember when
Okay.
Remember when we put Hybold in a pit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Guys,
yeah.
whose
And then the
idea
next guy in a
was it?
pit?
Whose
Whose
idea
idea
was it?
was it?
Yeah.
Why did we do that?
Why
Joe?
did-
Was it Joe's idea to kidnap the
Was
child?
it my idea to kidnap
I'm in the
Nathaniel?
pit. I don't know about kidnapping children.
I don't
It was
think any of us
probably
remember.
me, honestly. If
It
we were
was, I was
kidnapping
gonna
Othaniel,
say.
because
I'm gonna-
the thing is, we didn't know if Othaniel would be safe, and I was like, well, if we remove Othaniel, then they'll be safe. Question mark? Profit.
It worked.
It worked.
You could also say we kidnapped a child, but in our defense, it worked.
I just didn't want them to be subject to their father.
I think that
Anyway.
I think the point of the matter is, the child kidnapping had fewer crazy spells involved. Yeah, this is what I get for leveling you up right before you had a thing to do.
No, this is what you get for introducing us to Pathfinder.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's also true.
this is the end consequence of my
You
actions.
unleashed us.
I
think
did.
At the very least, we should attempt blood ties no matter what.
Yes.
At least to put the spell up. Even if nobody ever, stabs Victor to test it, we should have it up just in case that man tries to kill me.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're just
I
taking
agree.
a gamble on who has more hit points.
Literally.
It's so
Does he have
funny.
more than 69? Because that's the number.
Imagine if he had 69 hit points.
Victor does.
Good. Accurate.
Oh, hold on 1 second. I gotta send Joe a invite because the cat keeps turning off her computer. So the alt needs to join the party.
Nocturne, I love that you're calling it a prank, by the way.
oh,
I mean, is it not?
I forgot
the
to
prank,
tell
bro.
you guys. I got another spell when I leveled
Gaslight
up
him.
called Heat Stroke.
What?
That's
Yeah.
heat stroke.
It's the same as basically Ray of Exhaustion. It inflicts 1d4 points of non-lethal damage, causing the target to suffer heat stroke.
Scurvy wasn't enough for you fuckers.
So, yay.
Yeah.
It's
You're
much
all
like
animals.
scurvy in the way that I can inflict non-lethal exhaustion to somebody.
Just put the miseries on that bad boy.
Yeah, I get
Like
miseried.
I said, I want the culmination of all the torture he did to Victor blasted at him. In the short period.
Get
This has
Good God.
been the craziest session of my GMing career, mostly because I've realized that you all got really good at Pathfinder when I wasn't looking.
we had a lot of time to think about it. It's almost like we had a couple of years with this game.
It's crazy. It's like you go a long time thinking, oh, my players, they're doing so well, I'm really proud of them for adapting to the new system. And then I realized that the system's not new anymore, and they know more than you in some ways.
It's almost like we started in October of 2021. That's crazy.
It's been like 4 years, yeah.
Oh god.
BJ, if it helps, I still constantly feel like I have no clue what I'm doing.
Yeah, okay. Well, it does. I'm gonna say that, and lovingly, I'm gonna say that doesn't help. You know why? Your armor class, bestie. If this is you not knowing what you're doing, one, that's the imposter syndrome. Two, Homeskillet, I don't want you to know what you're doing.
Imagine.
Here's the thing. I only inflict psychic damage as far as, like, build when we are in combat. If we're not in combat, Aya's just vibing.
Do you think that makes a difference to the overall amount of psychic damage I take?
Yeah. Considering the amount of psychic damage you are taking right now from everyone else who is highly spec'd for social situations, getting put in a social situation where our objective is cause as many problems as possible.
I mean, I'm gonna be real. You just balance out the social situations, George's of the party, to make sure that I'm constantly taking psychic damage, no matter the circumstance. It doesn't matter what situation I put you all in. There's damage happening.
Were you saying something, Matt?
I was just gonna say, it's like, this is Pathfinder 1. Get ready for Pathfinder 2.
Yeah, for real.
DK, you remember the character we agreed I'm making for Pathfinder 2.
I can't.
Okay, you remember the number that exists on Simon's character sheet.
I don't wanna talk to you people anymore. I'm actually not running the second campaign. Just kidding.
I need Nelly.
Oh my god, you people are the best. I really, really enjoyed that. I'm gonna have to call session about here actually because I do need to go to bed because I have an exam. I have a huge exam tomorrow. But this has been an absolute delight, and all of my animosity is fake and for the bit. I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm very excited to see how you guys continue to plot and scheme and Jesus fucking Christ.
Hell yeah.
We
Good
love
luck with your exam.
Love you.
Thank you. No session next week because my aunt and my cousin are in town from Georgia, so I have to, and also I'm teaching a lecture in the cohort below me the day after, so I just need to lock in.
Yeah, it gives us more time to think about war crimes.
Yeah, so have fun for 2 weeks in your chat coming up with crazy ways to kill me badly, and then yeah, enjoy. I will talk to you all later.
Love you, heart hands.
Love you guys. Good night.
Thanks for session.
No problem.
I have some questions about that mirror spell.
Bro,
Yes.
already lost the gem on there.
Because I now can't refer to it because the cat is being a bastard. First of all, can you cast it on someone else? Second of all, do they have to fully